one major part of proper seed to soil contact is our closing system. We can't ignore this part of the planter. This part is very important when it comes to how the trench is closed and how the dirt is filled in and packed around the seed for proper seed to soil contact. This planter here is equipped with Yetter twisters. John Deere has entered a joint partnership with Yetter to allow us to order from the factory installed Yetter twisters on the planter. This planter here also is equipped with the pneumatic closing system. This is a retrofittable kit. If you have the manual adjust and you want to go to pneumatic, we can retrofit your planter to the pneumatic system as well. When adjusting and checking this planter before season, you want to drop the planter down. A lot of times on harder ground, on the gravel in your driveway works really well, but drive a little ways and look behind the planter itself and make sure that these wheels are following the center of your true V's. If they are not, you can simply loosen these two bolts on the side and adjust it properly. Another thing you want to look before you do those adjustments is check your wear. Lift these wheels up, move them side to side. If there is a lot of wear, these bushings or this housing could be worn and need to be replaced. If that is too much, as you're going through the field planting, these are going to move side to side, which is going to make closing the seed trench a lot harder. And you're going to have spots where it's not trailing in the correct spot that it's supposed to. So inspect those, check, make sure it's tight. On your wheels itself, depending on soil conditions, no-till, a lot of corn stalk butts, things like that, there are 2 holes inside. You have the option of having both wheels in tandem, together, just like we have now, or you can offset them. Have one run further ahead, one run further behind. Sometimes if you're in higher residue conditions to help trash flow through, it may make sense to offset them a little bit. This planter here, like we talked earlier, is equipped with air adjust closing system. With the air adjust closing system, it is all integrated in the display. When you adjust it, you can adjust it all. You can have it set for all of them to adjust with one setting, or you can split it, left half of the planter, right half of the planter. As you're going through the field, if soil conditions change and you need to add it, you get to a wet spot, you need to drop it off, you can simply do that through the display without having to come back and move the T-handles for your spring adjustment. With pneumatically controlled closing wheels, it gives you the ability to adjust your closing wheel pressure from the cab while on the go. When you go into the closing wheel menu, you'll see that the planter itself is broken up into 2 groups, center and then the wings. You have the option to be able to sync the 2 together, which will give you one setting for all the wheels. For this instance, we're going to leave it set up as 2 separate groups. So if you click on your group, simply go in, increase, decrease where you need it, and close out and continue planting. A good start point that I like to use in tilled conditions, I like to run it around that 1.5 to 2.5. If you are in no-till conditions or areas that you're having a hard time getting that seed trench closed, you may need to bump it up higher. All soils are a little bit different, so whatever you're going to have in your area may be a little different as well.